I'm back in Poland, and this is the 5th summer that I brought my Tesla Model 3 here to Poland and drove for over 1,000 kilometers within this country. As we have done previous years, we took the ferry to the city of Gdynia. From there we had 500 kilometers to drive to our destination. Well, I am very happy that my Tesla is still working so good as it does. After those almost 5 years now that I had my car and have been driving it everywhere in many places in Europe. I mean, when I ordered this car many years ago, when Elon Musk was introducing this Tesla Model 3, I was thinking, okay, I sign up for the fun. And never thought that this car would be my only car for several years like this and be this kind of working horse for me, so to say. This is because an electric car do not have so many moving parts as a combustion engine car has, and therefore they do not break down so much. There is mainly not so many parts that can break. Just as I have bragged how easy the Tesla life is without any bigger problem, this thing actually happened. Look here on my car and the tire. I have the first flat tire. Having the car for almost 5 years. This is first time. And I don't know what actually have happened, but there is this small rusty spike in the tire, and yeah, I found out this morning. And in some way this is good, because I'm here at home, at my relatives' home here in Poland, and I'm not on the road when it's happening, so I'm not stranded anywhere. I have everything here that I need for the moment, and there is no crisis, so to say, over this situation. The only thing is that we can't go on our excursion today, but we can live without that. Time changed before all cars had spare tires. I did change it earlier in my life, but now it's a different story. This happens so seldom that the need for one is not there kind of anymore. Tesla do not even provide an emergency repair kit for flat tires coming with the car. So now when I don't have any road assistance from Tesla, since my car is more than 4 years and the warranty ended, it's a good idea to have an insurance that has a road assistance covering all Europe. So after contacting my insurance company in Sweden, they started the bureaucratic task of contacting their partners in Poland, and then it took a long time, and they finally called and said that we can order a tow truck and tow the car to Warsaw more than 200 kilometers away and deliver it at a Tesla service center in Warsaw. But my God, this is just a flat tire. It doesn't need the Tesla service center. And on top of that, Tesla service center in Warsaw don't handle flat tires. But then I got in contact with the insurance company's partner in Sweden that helped me to get in contact with the Polish local assistance. But then it turned out that we couldn't get the car fixed today because it was Saturday and time was running out and there was no one that wanted to take my car and fix it. And time was passing and there was call back and forward and I don't know. But anyway, finally I googled myself to find a garage that is 24/7 open, that is fixing tires, not in the nearest city but in a bigger city a little bit further away from this area where I'm located. So now we're waiting for the tow truck that will drive us, the car and us, to this city of Radom where the car will be fixed tonight. After some time the flatbed arrived and then the flat tire was pumped so much that it was possible to drive the car onto the truck. After the car was secured, off we went to the tire shop. Still, there was enough air in the punctured tire so I could drive off the car from the flatbed and into the tire shop.
Ale tu widzę, że nie ma żadnych tam... No nie ma. Dobrze, że po prostu... że dużo powietrza nie uszło. Jest.
A, tutaj, okej. Okay. To jest bardzo dobrze?
Lux.
Lux?
Wziąłem większą niż można taką, a wziąłem...
Okej. So to jest like nowo. So, just in time for the sun to set, the tire was fixed and I could drive back, having a working car again. The transport on the flatbed was covered by my insurance without deductible, but I had to pay for the repair of the tire, 250 Polish zloty. Having it done on a Saturday evening like this, I think that's kind of okay. And I liked to have my car fixed as quickly as possible, since I was planning to do trips but with a car, taking my kids on different adventures already the next day. Days passed and soon the time came to start the return trip. But first I wanted to clean the car, washing away all the insects and bugs that unfortunate has been hit by the car when I have been driving. There was a huge collection and I want to remove them before I got new ones. Well, it's the same thing like last year, that the Ciechocinek Supercharger is fully occupied. Last year I had to wait for more than 15 minutes before a stall were available. It says that it's 5 minutes wait time, but I don't want to take the risk, so we found another fast charger here from the Polish company GreenWay Polska, that we are now charging the car instead of waiting at the supercharger. But the price of charging at this station is significantly more expensive. But there was no waiting time. The location is different from Tesla, and this charger is next to a restaurant serving typical Polish food. After filling up both the car and our stomachs, we continued north to the Polish coastline and the Baltic Sea. This year we stayed in the area for some time and we did some excursions. One to a very unique land formation, a peninsula in the Baltic Sea, where the land is very narrow for a long, long way. And at the tip there is a town called Hell. This is not the hell that you think of. This is actually a nice place with the restaurants, tourist attractions and beaches for everyone to enjoy. Here you can come both by car, train and boat. Even if I had this puncture during this trip, it was a success. Thanks to the car that gave me and my family the fantastic opportunity to move around and see so many things in a relatively short period. I think that we humans take this innovation way too much for granted. And we must push harder to eliminate the negative impact that this mass transport system have on our global life support system that our nature give us. Here, electrification of cars is, must and will be the solution for the future.